Don't you love when you see a game's got a patch, and you take a look at the patch notes, and you realize that you're the reason for the patch notes? No longer works on Steam Engine for the Universal Control Stand. Well, you know, that seems reasonable, I guess. What's up, guys? This is Heist, and we're back in Durell Valley today. Hopefully with bitrate this time. OBS did some stupids last time. And trying to sort out what to do, because we've got a demonstrator locomotive that is dead at the food factory, and one at Coal Mine East. And then some of you have been alleging that there's one at the iron mine in the comments that I managed to miss. But I'm not sure. So we've got all manner of things that we could go visit, but we could tow all the demonstrators back, but we're kind of, you know, not doing super hot in terms of the dollary dues at the moment. So I guess what we can do is I guess we should probably service this choo-choo manually. Save the money, do the thing, save the cheerleader, save the planet. Niche references from whenever that was, or 2000s. Anyway, let's go get this thing over to the shop. Is that full of water or empty of water? It's probably full. What say you? Does that look full? Guess if we start hearing the crinkly firebox, that'll ruin the start of the episode right quick. Anyway, get this thing out on the main, out past here, and then we'll just back through, and then the shop's over there'sville. I'm pretty sure that's a full sight glass. This is why real sight glasses have a drain right here that we can bob, and so we can actually see what's going on. That ought to be good. And then scroll this thing back. And let's get over there. She's still not going to show me her sight glass. That's fine. It's not making the spicy noises, so I think it's full. Alright, let's see. How do we get to the repair shop here? Isn't it just like on one of these stubs?
Oh, there's a little SO60. Hi.
Well, that's where the locomotive spawn. Where's the... Is it over here? Well, there's coal. Where's the shop? It says there's a repair track. Is it just on it? No? We could consult the map. We could. We are allowed to do that. Goods factory. Oh, it's... Oh, that's right. It's on the other leg of the thingy. It's over here. Yeah, there it is. We'll do that. What, we have... I thought there were two machines here. No, it's just the thing. Alright. Well, you haven't blown up yet, so it's probably not an empty sight glass. It's fine. Anyway. I love that the Universal Controller was not supposed to be for Steam. I mean, it didn't make a lick of sense for Steam. And yeah, the way that it was didn't really work. Like, it did work, but it didn't give, you know, good feedback and everything, so it was like... clearly not intended for it. Oh well. We had one good episode of TV with it, so that'll do then. Yeah. So we get this thing serviced, and then there's not too much to actually run out of this location, the goods factory. And I don't know if I just want to gallivant across the map and pick a bunch of garbage up and then not, you know, do anything with it, which I guess that is what you must do with the demonstrators. Food factory. I think it's called food library. Oh, here's the coal. Skirt. That was almost perfect. Here we go. Misaligned. That was almost perfect. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Gently. Gently. Go. Go. Begin. Commence. No. Now you're gonna go too far. You are a steam engine. Come on. No, 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 no. How's that still misaligned? Because it is. Duh. There we go. Alright. Only small amounts of tribulations. Put the coal for the hole in the other hole. And then dunk the...
Kitty! Hey, buddy.
Is it bad luck if you get passed by a black cat in Deer Valley? That sounds like my luck, so...
But I love the black kitties.
The Void Boys. I think that is a full sight glass. I'm gonna keep saying that. We don't need the damper open, but I would like the fire to continue burning inside the choo-choo. And then the water is over there. Right. We could go pick up the demonstrators. We're pretty close to Food Factory. And then it wouldn't be too bad of a run over to look. Maybe we'll just do that today. Not make any money. Not fix my choo-choo. Well, I mean, we'll fix the choo-choo in a mechanical sense. But, you know, putting all the bits back on that fell off, you know, maybe not. Alright, let's take her to the shop. I love the service in italics. Service! Feels very good, doesn't it? Alright. Anywhere in there will do. Probably. Maybe. Are you ready? Ready for manual no vehicle. Alright, yeah, that tracks. Continue moving. Go. Go, train, go. Alright. Mechanical powertrain, wheels, body, Earl, sand. Oh, I guess it doesn't need diesel, does it? Electric charge, no, alright. Dunk, and then, yeah. Gee, I wonder why the body of the tender's ruined. It's not like anything happened last episode. That's gonna be where our money's at. Okay. Yeah, we gotta fill water somewhere else. Alright, well, yeah, it was indeed cheaper to do here. We did the thing! Apologies for sounding like crap. Spring in Colorado, apparently, my nose has decided that I just don't get to exist or breathe as a human So maybe summer will come around and murder all of the cottonwoods and their floating bits of sad nostalgia. Maybe. Well, that sandpipe is inconvenient to get to. Well, that's fine. Get across the switch here. And by get across the switch, I mean get across the switch. I started hearing dunks for the frog and was like, okay, brakes. Oh yeah, there's a whole other thing behind me that's full of coal. Alright. My sander's been slightly on like the entire time. That's fine. I didn't want any sand anyway. Okay, so we basically have to run. Oh, that crane's animated. That's kind of fun. How long's that been a thing? That was neat. Huh. Anyway, we gotta run out the lead and then back up to the standpipe. Let the Choo-Choo kind of mind itself for a second. Yeah. Steel mill, harbor, switching. Riveting stuff. So I guess we'll run back to the food factory. See about grabbing the, whatever it is. Yeah, see, look. The crane's doing crane things. I swear that those didn't do that. Maybe I just don't pay attention. It's fine. Anyway. Yep, that's a full site class. Confirmed now. That's the last switch, so we'll just bang that on. And bring it back. Alright, come on. Come on. Come on. You can do it. And it's not like we can get in any trouble running light engine, can we? It's fine. And then we pick up the DM3 and blow up its gearbox on the way to City South, right? As is tradition. Just ruin it for the... Oh, good, I left my hatch open. Alright. Let's see if we can vaguely spot this thing. Have a better time than we did with the coal. Maybe. 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 Brakes! Nope. Perspective. What is it? And... maybe there. Yeah, that might work. Maybe? Now, the tender is doing a bouncy bounce, but I don't know what that's about. Try again. Depth perception. Boop. Maybe there. That ought to work. Hey, there we go. Look at all them aguas. $2,100 worth of stuff from the sky. Whee! Alright. Let's rock and roll all night and party every day. Go. Go, dude, go! We should be lined directly back to the food factory. It's kind of like we went there last time, or came from there. Alright, 70. Places to be. fine. Lantern swings wildly. Yeah, what trouble can we get in running light engine? None. None trouble. Right? Okay. What's that? Speedboard. Speedboard. Every time I say speedboard, my brain goes, I'm saying speed bird, but really stupid. Board. I want my board. Yeah, like that. Like the bad guy from Iron Man 2. I want my board. I miss my Fig Newton sign, man. I'm gonna have to tape that back together with tape. Oh, crap. That's less than a 70, whatever it is. I think we got a 50 coming up to the right. No, it's a 60. Alright. Today on Heist falls out of the cab. I want to see where I'm going. Whee! Seeing where you're going is hard. Yeah. Okay, so we pick up the DM3, the DH4. We leave the SO60 for dead still. I was like, have I gotten the SO60 demonstrator yet? Yes, and it's right there. And the S282 demonstrator is at City South. So yeah, DM3, DH4. The DE2 is, I believe, there as well. We did find one of those. So yeah, if the DE6 is at the Iron Mine East, then that'll be all she wrote. And then we just, you know, need to make lots of money happen. Like, lots of money. That's fine. We'll get there. This is gonna be a logistical haul of an episode. With less actual logistical hauls. It's fine. Do. Speed. Speed and power. I really do love how crazy undulating the track is in this game. It really paints the picture of me falling out of the cab and watching my train explode. Yeah, that picture. We'll see when I can get to, I've been, all the videos from Australia have been big edits so far. Except for K17 Kitchen, which came out yesterday for, the public. Assuming that I upload this, to the schedule that I'm thinking of in my head. That one was, you know, fairly straightforward, but K37 Kitchen usually is. The other ones, I mean, the thermal mirror video was a bit long to put together, and then the race video, I probably spent a good 20 hours editing that video because it was way too cool for school. And I'm having a feeling, just knowing what I shot at the coming bits of content for that, with the picnic train, and then zigzag. I'm not sure if they'll go in order or not. Technically, it would be zigzag and then picnic train, by the way the trip went, but shrug, we'll see. And then Puff, and then some more things from West Australia. That's a 3. I have a distinct feeling that those are going to be similarly lengthy edits, so I'm going to be trying to do my best to keep stuff coming out kind of regularly. The YouTube algorithm is a dumb thing. Fight me, Google. I dare you. But anyway, appreciate you guys for watching, of course. It always helps. Let's see. We could be doing 4. Go. Begin. Have we melted any brake shoes yet? The defect detector fell off when we derailed the train last time. Alright. Letting it roll. 2-0. And we got a 3. Pinch it down to track speed here real quick. Get thwacked with the sign. Get thwacked with a fire. I need my soapy bucket of water for my rag for my face to go through the tunnels. That's gonna end up being a separate video. Yeah, I'm talking about the oil burner. Although this is a coal burner, so this wouldn't be as bad, I guess. Oil burners through tunnels. Yikes. Yeah, that's a time. Shut it, you. I did like the flying bridge, even if it was violently a mistake. Alright, so we go... We're gonna be pulling up to the food factory, and then I guess we'll just back out up the grade, and then kind of park up there, and then go take a look-see at IME, and then we can blitz down to the coal mine, go back down that way. Give that a look, see what happens there. Get a little water going in this thing. Try and keep it shut up. Yeah. Being on big choo-choos going speed really puts into perspective how much the choo-choos not only do the dance for themselves when they're working, but also what the track will do. And then the counterbalancing and everything. Probably said it 15 times, but the R class starting to hop was crazy. It said I could be doing 50 through there. I didn't realize we were already here. Food factory. Alright, Splody Boys. I guess we could take a look and see if there's anything that we could haul with this. And we're lined into a cut of cars there. So let's not do that and say we did. It's actually literally a cut of cars. Let's not bonk those. Doof, 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 doof. Yes. Is that even on the rails? Did we re-rail that last time? I've slept since I played this game last. Several times, even. Yeah, right. Come on, sweetie. Oh, the whole point of me talking about edits and stuff and like, oh look, this is a Deer Valley video coming out on a Sunday. Normally, I had been doing for the longest time patterning the videos such that kind of IRL or instructional or educational, whatever content, or three-quarter show or whatever is the flavor of the month, would post on Saturday, Sunday, and then the video game stuff would be during the week. But it kind of just got to the point where it was like I needed to kind of kick out whatever was ready, because the views were really not great, disappearing for almost a month. Hi, sweetie. Let's see if we can kill you. It's fine. Wabang. Yep, there it is. Can we take it out of gear? That'll be fine. We'll just do more damage than it already has. Or presumably it's already ruined. Yeah, anyway, so, like, just trying to keep content flowing to, you know, make sure that I can afford to exist. It's a time. Anyway, you know, it just made more sense with, like, doing the Railroad Tycoon 3 series, where I got to collaborate with some friends, and it's easier to do that on the weekends for filming, and trying to balance that stuff around, and balance, like, last weekend was a great event at the museum, Colorado Crossings, running trains all weekend and such. So it's like, gotta prioritize the hours and times you have, and then with some of the Australian stuff needing a review before it goes out, you know, because at the end of the day I want to represent all these organizations well. I'm not here to be like, hi, I'm God and I visited your railroad. I'm the cheerleader with the pom-poms and you're doing cool train stuff and we're gonna show the world. So, you know, anytime anyone's like, hey, could we review that before it goes out? Absolutely. Yeah, I want the people to be happy with the videos too. Like, that's the whole point, man. Brakes are cut out. It's saying we don't have anything. If I try and start it. Yeah, it just go click. It needs to be restored. They should restore it and run it on the yard line. Anyway. Well, y'all ready for this? Wait a minute. Now we'll go this way. Oh, I said I could maybe see if there's anything that we could do. Well, maybe there is. Let's see. Is there anything interesting? No. Shunting. Logistical. We could deliver booze to the harbor. We will be going through the harbor at some point. What was that sound? Hi, Whistle. Yes, I know you're scared. I left you unattended. Do we want to deliver? Oh, is that stuff in the Lost and Found Gary's mod dunking? Yes, it is. Of course it is. Do we just put the... Do we just grab the... How much is the time bonus on the booze train? Do we booze cruise? 82 minutes to get to the harbor? With a couple stops? It's gonna make the steam engine work a lot harder. Why not? Let's make the money. Let's do the booze cruise. Welcome. Welcome to the Hall of Presidents. Now, what else did he say? I don't know. Beethoven. Anyway, why did the ADHD just pick Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure? Excellent! Because it's a great film. Shrug. Anyway. Hopefully we'll not be over tonnage with this dead DM3. And then we gotta get the DH4. And then there might be a DE6. We might have the dumbest hospital consist full of booze. This might be great. It might be stupid. But, you know, it's fine. And we're going to be backing up the hill, which means that the crown sheet's going to be more likely to be exposed. That's smart, Heiss. Who thought that was a good idea? It's fine. Who lets me run these? Anyway. It's the fun of video game trains. If I die, I die. If the choo-choo blows up, the choo-choo blows up, and then it makes for fun YouTube content. Just gotta live on the edge the whole time. Put them in the Iron Maiden. Excellent! Execute them! Bogus. Anyway. We lined in. I've got a train on my train. They both got side rods. Something about Britain not having loading gauge. Or I guess my brain just goes, this is a 03. It's a class 03 shunter because Britain, because European, but I know it's not. It's a similarly patterned locomotive. But loading gauge still be the thing. I need to do a video about loading gauge still. Should do that at some point. That would make a good international travels lessons learned thing. All right. Gently. Gently. This is where I'd use my distance sensor if I didn't knock it off. It's fine. Keep seeing this logo and I keep thinking it's the Summerfield logo from Hot Fuzz. I'm a slasher and I must be stopped. A slasher of prices. Welcome to one man with ADHD quoting films for presumably 90 minutes on a Sunday. Now, my perfect Sunday, bang, it involves blowing up some tank cars in a video game, committing mild acts of domestic terrorism in Minecraft. I mean, Deer Valley. Anyway, not today. John Doe's watching. All right, places to be. We got 82 minutes to go lots of places and do lots of things. We've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm northeast bound, and I think it's a grade out, so northeast bound and up. Loaded up and railroading. Which one of you's mad about brakes? Oh, it's just not charged the train all the way up. Cry some more. Throttle on the ceiling. Coal goes in the hole. Yeah, just get that nice and plugged full of garbage. And welcome to the Flying Bridge, Reverse Edition. Reverse squiggly. Squiggly. Okay. Throttle's wide open. That's a 3. And we're doing 40. That'll be fine. And we'll get the water going nice and early. Okay. So I think it's a 3 for a bit. We flew in here doing like 50. How did we not come off? Light engine shenanigans. Alright, open her up. Just keep that reverse just like barely cracked. There's the 50. How many cars is this? It's like a lot of cars. That's like 16 cars. Now we're taking 3 cars. It's your turn. After the Railroad Tycoon 3 series, do we do the Lionel Traintown series? I saw somebody comment that. Warms my heart. Good video games from me childhood. We did play through all of that on a stream. It's a joyful thing. It's a 3. We're basically doing 3. We'll just kind of keep it working. Keep on chooching me, baby. We're gonna go to the E9 and oh, that's at least an easy track to drop off at. The drop off? That sounds like too fast. Don't do that. How's my crown sheet? It's still not liquid. That's good. You like liquid on the crown sheet. You do not like liquid crown sheet. Liquid crown sheet, a bad time. Yeah, Whistle agrees. whatever locomotive number this is, prefers to have, oh, it doesn't have a data plate on that side. The 57 probably prefers to remain in one piece, not many little pieces. I'm over here now. Oh, that's the, oh. Okay, bye train. Bye train. Where, there it is. That'll be fine. We'll go get a switch. Yes, there's tools on the map for this, but I have an F key. And I'm stubborn. And I forget things. There we are. Yoink. Alright. Ease the water back. Get the pressure to come back up. Coal goes to the hole. Just plug it nice and full. Yes. Black rock that burn. Okay. And, yeah. Here we are. Here I am. Rock you like a hurricane. I think it was, I want to say it was channel member Alice in Chains, who suggested that I do a cover of Judas Priest's Painkiller, but it's Train Killer. And, I have a list. I have a list of dumb train song covers to do, and they're all kind of backburnered because I haven't had a drum kit at my house in like over a year at this point. Maybe not over a year. Feels like a year. It's probably been less than that. But yeah, the drum kit's been at my cover band's rehearsal spot for an eon now. And I'm hoping that the Heist House move thing will be able to be a thing and be able to happen and all that stuff. It's just kind of an uncertain game, the way that you know, stuff be. It's fine. But yeah, if May ends up being a good month on YouTube, I might be able to do that. So very much appreciate all you guys out there. Every watch minute helps. So. Alright, we'll get the water welded on a little hotter. Bring a little more power. So we got to go around the loop. Oh, I hear it desiring more power, so we'll give it more kibble, less water, and more reverser. It's still coming up. That's all pretty happy. 50. We're not doing 50. The whistle's doing 50. Just going woo! Bring it around town. Bring it around. Oh Lord. We are slowing down on this hill. We got it pretty much pegged on the pressure gauge. Wide open. We're now officially railroad zone lining it. And I mean wide open in the corner, not, you know, anything else. Are those extra clickies from Sad Rods? We didn't check oil, did we? Or is that just a sound that it makes? It's hard to tell. Oh. Put me in the train. Oh, we leveled off, and look at all that water. Well, we're gonna try and get the speed where we can now, I guess. Safety's going off. Fireman is still just bailing his butt in the air, tossing coal in the hole. There is a switch over here somewhere, isn't there? There is. Is it lined for us? Yes. Although I guess we could go the other way. I don't want to go the other way. Let's not and say we did, sweetheart. 80 to the left. Alright. Keep your footboard on the pedal. Never mind them brakes. You gotta run to bike. Yeah, Fred! Do I need to start referring to all the stations in Deero Valley as Choke and Pukes? Anyway. Smokey and the Bandit. That's the reference there. Anyway. Smokey and the Bandit things. I was so sad. We were rehearsing with the cover band. And we're gonna do like a kind of country rock set list for the funds later this year. And we rehearsed the song Ramblin' Man by the Allman Brothers, I think. And every time I hear that song come on, in my head, the verse starts up, and it is Little Enos Burdette from Smokey and the Bandit singing it. I don't know why that neuron connection's there. It must have been one of the ones damaged in the incident. Shrug. What's the incident? I don't know. My inception. But literally every time, I just picture the little man in the yellow suit, big cowboy hat. Trying to do the best I can. It's a fun song. It's got a lot of good guitar minis. Shut up, flanges. You'll be fine. I'm doing something that the Australian mind cannot comprehend. We're running tender first at 60 kilometers an hour. I want to say, that's something that my mind can't comprehend. That's the dump. There we are. That'll be fine. Now pull it wide back open again. Okay. What is chunk area there? Anyway. Yeah, everything in Australia, as far as I'm aware, all the Steam stuff is limited to 40 k's an hour if they're going tender first, even if they're being towed. Which that was a bit interesting to me. I don't like if you're shoving through your tender, I definitely get that, right? From a spring buffer kind of situation, or no leading truck to go through curves or whatever. If you're like a 280 or a 460 or something. But I genuinely don't understand it from a towed perspective, because the couplings should keep you all stretched. So I don't understand. I'd be curious to know more about where that rule came from for any of my my Aussie viewers here. I know there's at least a few of you that watch all the video game stuff. So, speaking of video game stuff, Railroader will be coming back at some point as well. We wanted to do a bit of a break with the Railroad Tycoon series, which will also be picking up probably this week. I just need to find a time to film with the gang again. Get my cast of characters together. And I suppose we should put on our backup light. It's fine. It's a 90. We'll be alright. And we're going to tip over and the water's going to slosh in our favor. What a neat concept. Maybe I should run backwards up the hill more often. But we are almost to... Oh, I guess there's two junctions there. So we'll pull up and stop at the junction up here. And then I'll just do a quick zhuzh around and see what I can find at the iron ore mine. And then if we have a DE6 there, we'll run down and grab it. But I don't know. There's a couple commenters who were hinting at it, and I don't know if they were tormenting me or if they actually saw it. It's fine. It'll be fine. But yeah, Railroader will come back with the weekends being busy as they've been. It's been hard to organize a session and have everyone be there and all that stuff. So, but we'll do another one. I think until there's some more updates to the game, it'll probably be more of a monthly or semi-monthly series than a weekly series. So, but Deerell Valley's always a good time, and we've still got to get all these demonstrators going, so plenty of content to get there. And who knows, maybe they'll patch something in or patch something out just because of me again. Universal control stand. It's not designed to work on a steam engine. You don't want to see me try it anyways. It's fine. Oh, well, I guess I'm over there now. Okay. Look at all these trees and the rocks. So it's a miracle she missed them. Dunk. Oh, yeah, I was like going through my Rolodex of like content things that are coming up. Especially for all of you wonderful channel members who are watching this early, whenever I post it, presumably Friday evening. Shrug. Make sure you guys tune in on Monday, Memorial Day here in the States. Going to be doing a special live stream because right around Memorial Day is also when we hit 3-year anniversary of channel members being a thing. So some of you, I believe it's actually Sunday's the anniversary. So Sir Kai25, A number 1, gets to get his gold, and then I believe it'll be a gold amber lamp or a gold red lamp. I don't remember what the 3-year anniversary will be, but the first channel members who have been around for that long will reach that state coming up on Sunday. And there's a handful. There's probably at least a half dozen that were on the very first day that are still members. So very much appreciate you guys. So we're going to be doing a stream. We're probably going to play a little bit of some silly shenanigan-y type games with the ES&D MOW crew friend group stuffs. And then we'll kind of pivot into more party games and inevitably probably TF2. Open to any and all channel members, and it'll be just a wonderful, chaotic time. But you guys are the guys who make it so that I can do this. So definitely always love and appreciate the support and everything. And without channel members, this channel doesn't happen. Like that is just the reality. So always want to celebrate anniversaries and special things with you guys. I'm gonna shut the water off now because the pressure's dying back on me a little bit. We do have the benefit of pulling up and stopping at the top of the grade soon. It's not often I run uphill through here. This is a quite pretty section of the map. Are you slipping? Chill. Started hearing the low grinding sound. I don't know. Does she have reverse sanders? For intents and purposes of the game, I guess. But it looks like, no, she's only got 2 sanders and they're on the first 2 axles, so she would not be having a great time in reverse with the sand. Alright, so I guess I'll pull up and stop not on the grade. If I could do it just shy of the junction so that I could break off and go snatch the DE6 if I need to, that would be ideal. Yeah, shut up. Shut the damper. Take a little bit of an automatic set. This is weird. I don't usually think of stopping mid-route at a location in Deerell Valley. I'm like breaking out real engineer brain for a sec here. I should also probably check my oil. Come on, you. Yeah, that'll be about right. Anywhere in there will do. We don't need wheels to be round. And then I think the Independent might hold it. No, it won't. Just take a wee set on the train real fast. Maybe dump the train a little bit. There we go. That'll be fine. Okay, and now for my next trick, for my next impression, Jesse Owens. There's an actual DE6. Some stuff. Some stuff. Anyone see a train? Last time we kind of did the fly cam view looking around. Didn't see it. Is there a dead DE6 down there anywhere? It's a container. I guess we can fly cam. Because we have that power now. I don't see anything down there that looks like a choo-choo. Is there a choo-choo in the ditch over here? Next to silly old Gordon? No? Okay. Rusty container. It's not a noisy rusty container, though. DE6 is a noisy rusty container. At least when it runs. It's a fun structure. I'm not seeing it. Anyone else seeing it? Did I miss it? I don't think it's here. So where is it? Where is our DE6? Did I just like ADHD big picture fly over it? Because that's highly likely. I don't think it's here. So we still need to go find that one. It's somewhere. Adventure. It's out there. Yeah, I don't know. What stations have we not tried? I don't know. We've run to most of them at this point. I have to go back to my body because it'll, yeah, it does a do otherwise. Well, there is a spur. Okay, no, okay. Crane bits, that's fun. I just love seeing the diverse loads. All right, well, we'll go run through the coal mine. Recharge the train. Sand on. Throttle meet ceiling. Damper open. Go. Begin. Alright, I can live with a little quarter slippage. Alright. You're real cute, sweetheart. Oh, I did say I should check my oil. And then I didn't. Yeah, I guess we'll check it next time we stop. I think those are just Dero Valley rod sounds, because I'm pretty sure it does an awful screeching sound if you have murdered bearings or something. There we go. Alright, now we bomb down into the coal mine and hopefully don't, like, bomb on our way in. Put the shovel down! See, after we flat spotted the wheels, you gotta grind them back around again. So. Alright, 80. Down to 2.2%. It's not like I can get us up to 80 anyways, with the lack of adhesion at the moment. The hill. Every railroad has it. The hill. Alright. We're gonna let that roll. And we're gonna watch for speed boards. Another 80. Looks like I still have all my splody boys. My boozy boys. My moving railroad bachelor party. It's fine. Still 80. Alright. Do we just not need to use air on this hill? That'd be kind of funny. It's a pretty steep hill, so I'd be kind of surprised if I don't have to. 70. I'm probably gonna need to use air. Just keep a weather eye on the horizon for any other speed boards. Speed board. Like a 50. Like a sneaky 50. Just gonna take a nice big meaty set there. See about flat spotting some wheels. Oh god. Remember when I said, do you need to use air on this hill? It whistle laughs. Hey, they're your wheels, bud. Oh, I guess that is fun. They've simulated that. The tender's sliding to death, but the engine's not, because the engine's got sand. The tender doesn't in this direction. That's fun. Love that. Alright, well now it should be pretty good to roll most of the rest of the way. 60. Look, another steam engine. Steam engine. Yeah, how fast are we going? 50? Probably want to squeeze on like a good service set. And just let it go. Yeah, I can do 50 around the loop. Alright. Steam engine. Did we bring that that guy back onto the railroad? Or is he still derailed? He's probably still derailed. Yeah. Right where I left you. Alright. Try and keep everything at the head end to make my switching not so painful. So we need to stop, split the train, vaguely up at that curve up there, and then make a re-rail pickup. Assuming we have the money. Yeah, we do. As much as my intrinsic thoughts, or intrusive thoughts, the intrinsic ones, they're also intrusive. I think that's an oxymoron. Are telling me to just dump the train and split it in half and whatever. I think I'll be a good kid and stop so I don't have to recharge for as long. Just take like a normal automatic set, bring her down to a crawl here. That actually is going to end up being pretty close to where I want it. What are you sloshing about? You've been rolling this whole time. Yeah, we'll just bottle that. Ka-tunk. Yeah, we should check this. Oh yeah, they're fine. It's just rod noises. Everyone's favorite nod rock. It's like a socially anxious guy at a metal show. Nod rock. Don't want to headbang, but you know. I'll take my line for that one. Alright, that ought to be enough space. I love the storytelling of this. Yeah, no matter where we try and rerail it, it's gonna be 10 grand, so bang. Okay. So I guess we'll have these two, and then the DE6 still to find. Which, yeah, where is Shrug? And now somebody in the comments is gonna be like, "It was right there. You stared right at it," and I'm gonna be like, "Ah!" Sound like me when I'm looking for something in a shop. Come on, shove it back together. You can do it. That'll be fine. Let's not and say we did. Oh, well now we're just kicking a DH4 into a train of hazmat. That's fine. It worked. Did you die? People who are part of the buffer and chain gang tell me that this is a benefit. It's a feature. Poop, poop, poop. Oh, I do have to plug that in. Says he doesn't want to dump the train. Dumps the train anyway. Okay, the fact that the Woomph dump is going is a good sign. But yeah, here we go. Our silly consist. I think I'm gonna like these paint schemes that they have. Alright. Reverser to reverse. Phasers set to stun. Hit him with particle cannons, red and particle cannons blue, and while you're at it, throw that at him, Tiger. Do you want to not do that? Let's not catch the slip with sand, shall we? It's bad practice. Alright, damper up. Oh, we are gonna need some water in this thing. Let's not blow up on the hill and say we did. I'm gonna just try and keep that nice and lean right there. Yeah, we're about to go up the hill, which means a lack of water in the sight glass, which doesn't spark joy. The trucks on the DH4 are just waddling. It's funny. Are you dying some kind of violent death? No, okay, good. Okay. Well, I can't really afford to run the water like that. Make fire hot. Okay, good. I didn't check our alignment. We're not going to go barreling into some poor unsuspecting freight consist. Brom. Brom Metalworks. Catch 22 of, do I move the reverser further back to make fire hot? Or do I leave reverser tight to save steam? Catch 22. Thankfully, we're not really doing the hill. We're only doing
The hill.
to the junction. We're not doing the hill. I don't think it does much crazy. It looks pretty flat. If anything, it looks downhill over there. So that ought to be fine. So if we don't, you know, blow up the crown sheet in the next, like, 100 yards of track, she'll be right. Okay. Switch. Line left. What's the speed board there at 30? Well, hey, I'll save some steam real fast. Should momentum run that. Yeah, a railroad that I've only run once the other way, and it was not me running in reverse. Ricky Bobby's gonna try and win the race in reverse. Alright, 50. 50 on the Speedbird. Oh, I could probably close the sand. Yeah, that shouldn't do anything too whiplashy to the back of my train, right? 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 It's fine. There's a Speedbird there. I think it's a 70? 80. Yeah, alright, cool. I'm probably not even gonna hit that. So we'll let her do the do. EA train. It's in the tunnel. It's fine. Okay. Yeah, you ever have like the slight sinus sickness sadness where you're just like, yeah, I could be Johnny Cash now. That's been me all week. It's fine. 60 something? That's fine. We're in an 80, right? Allegedly, he says, getting run over. It's fine. What's that, Speedbird? Tweet. That's not helpful. That is a 60. And we are, in fact, doing 80. So we're just gonna plug that. Hey, look! We're doing less than 60 now. See? Magic trick. Hopefully that wasn't another speed board for this curve. That would have been embarrassing. Yeah, during last week's wreck, I missed the first 50 board. Are we going downhill? We might be. Let's just take a wee little set. 80? Alright, well. Immediately kick it off. Sight glass is full. Pressure's pretty full. Gonna damp that fire for now. That's a 60. We can go into it at 70, right? It's fine. It'll be fine. It will be fine. It's fine. Alright. Not too crazy of an alignment ahead of us. I suppose we can check and see. There's a 70, so we'll kick that off. Suppose we should see if our switches are aligned. We do want to go left at that junction. That's lined left because upside down. Yeah, that should be fine. Cool. Did we level out or something? Whistle says yes. Alright, if I'm going to work it, we're going to get the damper open back up. Look at the lick! And the coal mine. So far away! 50 miles an hour! You know, just do the quick dump reset. Pray that the European air brakes act vaguely like K-triples. And it should be fine. Yeah, backdraft can't get me up here. Neener, neener, neener. And let's see, 60. Speed and power. Yeah, this is a bizarre little roller coaster of an alignment out here. On the edge of the world. Some say the world in Deer Valley is flat. It's not a sphere. It's a little touch more than 60, but it'll be fine. Oh. It feels like it won't be fine. So I'm gonna grab some air. Yeah, that's a spicy bit of track to take at 60. He said, taking it at like 70. That's a 5. Are there brakes on this train? We are slowing down. Alright, that'll be fine. There we go. Kick it off. What's that? 70. Well, yeah, that'll totally be fine. As long as we don't whiplash any of our blue and orange complementary colored Splody boys off the rails over there. $50. Take a good service set. Like to be able to see where I'm going. Well, we at least got this whole squiggly to run around. No issue. So the night begins. Shut that off. Kick that off. Still 50. Yeah, I hear you, flanges. I gotta say, running the wrong direction does provide a smidge of an extra challenge. If for nothing other than just the time it takes to precisely teleport to the top of the tender. I sometimes wonder what Deer Valley would be like if it wasn't like a bespoke, made-for-VR originally game. How would it be played different? How would it feel different? Because, yeah, the teleport thing is very much a holdover from VR stuffs. And obviously, there's plenty of people who play it in VR, but I ain't one of them. Done, like, one episode of it in VR. And it's enjoyable in VR. VR is just not my thing, and I really do not have space in this office to properly do VR stuffs. Shut up, you. Slightly slick rails. What's that? 50. Not even quite doing 50. We must be working up a wee bit of a grade. But now we're going to be falling off downhill, so we'll just shut that off, shut that up. That'll be fine. Alright. Another 50. Here comes the junction. The junction! And, it's 50 into the junction. Whistle agrees. It is, in fact, 50 into the junction. Coal goes to the hole. $70 to the left, apparently. I'm not sure for how long. Let's see. Because now we're on the original line, or we're almost to the original alignment when we pass the converging switch. And then we're almost into the harbor. $70, and we're going to be doing uphill, so... Get all that stuff trimmed up. Fly off the train. Twice. Get run over. Die. Hi, Whistle. How are you? Let's see. We want to be aligned. We gotta just go to the harbor map. Station map. HB. Am I gonna miss a speed board? No, it's still a 70, but we are gonna be going downhill. We want to be lined right, and then we want to go to the E yard. We're going to be lined into the 9. The E9. E9s are really cool choo-choos. Okay, doing 50. However, we are now going downhill, and I know that there are some spicy curves coming up. So we'll just do that. 60. Can't see the band through the fog, man. Let's see. I'm going to get into the air now. He said doing like 70. Let's give it like a whole bar set. Tunnel. It's fine. Still holding the rail. It's fine. Kick that off. Next, now we're doing like 50. Let it recharge. Yeah, minus 2.4%. This is a steep grade over this side, isn't it? Go back into it. Into another tunnel. There's a 70. Let the air recover. Gotta be ready for your next set. In the fog. The fog. The hard fog. Everyone's thinking it. I'm just saying it. Pirates. Whistle agrees. And also says, stop on your right foot, don't forget it. That's a 4. Plugged. That's a 4 is usually not a good sentence in the terms of heist videos. Usually it's like, oh, that's a 4. No, that's not good. Did you know that I live not on the tender? There we go. Oh, I hear him. They angy. You can see him. My tank car's check engine light is on. I need to change my oil. Don't mind me. When is there time? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, 50 to the right. Sup, Harbor? I promise I'm not here to level you this time. We can probably do 50 through the yard ladder, right? Whistle says maybe. Anyone see a DE6 demonstrator lying around over here? Looks like I picked the right track. Pretty sure it was the E9. I didn't double check it. It is. Looky there! Yeah. Well, we'll drop off the booze boys. And I'm looking at my recording timer, and I think we'll leave it there for this episode, and we'll get the demonstrators the rest of the way next time. They should all be in this track, right? Yeah, cool. More than enough space. Something is just incessantly bonking over here. It's probably something that's quite sad. Anyway, let's go turn in that gerb. And that'll be that. 53 minutes. Let's see, right, 55, she's now 53. $123,000, so we got, you know, 150K in the bank. There are no bills, there are no fees. Other than servicing our steam engine. Clean run. Clean run, and next time, not under the yard lights, we will bring at least these two all the way in. And then we just gotta figure out where the hell the DE6 is. Part of me is like gaslighting myself, thinking like, no, I already found the DE6, I'm just not remembering where it is. Which sounds intrinsically like me. It's fine. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, everybody. We'll catch y'all next time.